Yes, we have Jacquard Noir and Jacquard Intense. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is Jacquard Noir. Jacquard Noir is a oldie, a classic, and a cheapie at this point. It's actually really affordable, and that's why I thought it was a good idea to start off with these two fragrances, because classic, cheap, affordable, why not? I feel like they're great fragrances to like start off with if you're just now starting to get into like cologne and stuff. It's just this black bottle. It's just a black bottle, and I didn't get the big one. I just got like a 1 ml because I figured if I'm gonna be adding, fragrances to my collection regularly, there's no point in buying like big ones because I have so many to choose from. So I don't want to be wasteful. So I just got the small one. Both of them are 1 ml. Oh, that's backwards. So yeah, this is just a black bottle, so you can't really see the juice. Well, you can't see the juice at all. So as far as the top, it's not a magnet top. It's just a regular plastic top. But I have no issue with that. So this fragrance, it is a very barbershoppy fragrance. This is a blonde, but I've actually never smelled this, and I've probably smelled it on other people, but not like something that I pay like a lot of attention to. And so people like would say that it's like very fresh, barbershoppy. Might not be everybody's like cup of tea. So at first I was like, I'm a little scared. Cause I think I'm more of a vanilla, maybe like woody kind of guy. But I was like, okay, lavender is like a note in here, one of the top notes. So I'm like, I might really enjoy this because lately I've been really into lavender. So I'm like, why not give it a shot? And behold, the lavender is very, very strong in this fragrance. So if you are not a lavender person, I wouldn't recommend this. I know for me personally, like, the lavender is like what I could smell the most, even after it like mellowed out. I could smell the lavender the most in this fragrance. So when I first put it on, I thought to myself, this may be a little too strong, and I did 2 sprays here. I did a spray on wrist, both wrists, and I did a spray on my chest. It was like on my clothes though. And I've worn this like 3 times since I bought it. And one time I did a spray like on my actual shirt. The other time I just sprayed like in like my actual chest. And both times, well, for one, it lasts really long on your clothes. I will say that. Like, it's one of those scents that you will indeed have to wash off. But even when I sprayed it just on my skin, like in my shirt, obviously comes in contact with my chest, I could like smell it on my shirt the next day. It's some good stuff, I will say that, and it performs really well for an EDT. And for the price, it performs really, really well. Yeah, so I was actually really scared that I sprayed on too many sprays. I'm like, yo, this is like really, 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 really strong, and I don't know if it's like bothering other people. I feel like fragrances are always going to be stronger to the person that sprays it on, because we're like right where it's under our nose, you know what I mean? So I'm like, extremely strong when you first spray it on, because I kind of asked them when it was calming down a little bit. So when you first spray this on, it may be a lot. You might want to like walk around a little bit, give yourself time to like air out before going into maybe an enclosed space or being in really close proximity with people. Or just spray on less sprays, because it performs really well. And I feel like it's also one of those scents that like it projects well, like maybe like the first 2 hours or so. But after that, it becomes a scent that you only really can smell when you're like super like close to somebody, like maybe you're giving somebody a hug, or you're moving around a lot or something like that. It's one of those scents, and I like scents like that. They're like really personal. I'm gonna get a drink of water. So I would say that be careful, because it can be strong. So I'm gonna read some of the notes in this fragrance, because I'm a noob, so I can't tell you off the top of my head. I do know that lavender is in this, and like coriander and maybe sandalwood, bergamot, rosemary, but I don't know like the order. So let's see. So yes, the top notes are lavender, lemon, bergamot, rosemary, mint. Middle notes are juniper, carnation, cinnamon, coriander, cinnamon. Okay. Wormwood, jasmine, and the base notes are oak moss, pine tree needles, fir, leather, patchouli, sandalwood, cedar, amber, and things of that nature. So, because I am a noob and I don't really have a nose for all these things yet, I can't tell you that I really smelled any of these like specifically. I know patchouli is like an earthy scent. Leather, I don't know. I was really hyper focused on the lavender, so that's what I smelled mostly. But that's not to say that all of these other like scents were not in there. I mean, like the rosemary, mint, I could see rosemary. Not really sure if I smell too much of mint. I can like spray it right now just to see. Matter of fact, so we can like see how the sprayer is. Give a good spray. So yeah, it's like lavender right away. Very soapy. I could see the mint, yeah. Definitely could see that. I'm gonna let that kind of dry a little bit. I think it's like, I could probably see what I smell better if I actually spray it and look at some of the notes. I'm not sure what juniper is supposed to smell like, or carnation, or coriander. I'm just really stuck on the lavender. So we're gonna let that do its thing, and we're gonna come back to that. Maybe I'll like smell some of the other stuff in a second, because right now it's lavender heavy. Okay, so like I said, we have the Drakkar Intense, and this is people say that Drakkar Noir is a younger scent. I can see why people say that because of how fresh it is, but I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. But I can see that. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I see that. But we have Drakkar Intense, and it is definitely, I can say for sure, that this is a mature scent. It's sexy, I would say it's date night. is it? A EDP, and like I said, the Dracar Noir performs really good for a EDT, and this one performs just as well. I mean, it's great. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to get that the woody smell because it's reminding me of a Dr. Squatch soap that I've used before, and so I actually have something to compare to, and it definitely is woody. It's a little woody, yeah, I can get that. And citrusy. Okay, so back to that, back to Jack Garden's. So I'm gonna look up the notes on this one now. So for this one, I feel like that you can put on more. You're safer with more sprays. In my personal opinion, but I did the same amount of sprays, but I noticed that it's not one of those things that it doesn't immediately, to me, it's just not immediately like, oh wow, this is so strong. It's like, okay, this is kind of mellow already. I could probably add more, but I'm still sure that other people can smell me. But like, it's safe to put on more if you want to. I wore this on a day where it was like 50 something degrees outside, and I think that I wore this one on a day that was like maybe like 70. I think this is versatile, so I think that you can wear this summer. Be careful in the summer though, but summer, spring, fall, summer, I think you can wear that. And this one I feel like it's more of a cooler weather fragrance. Some of the notes are top notes: wormwood, coriander, rosemary, and bergamot, so very similar to Dracar Noir. Middle notes are lavender, clary sage, juniper. Base notes are lavender again, patchouli, and moss. So very similar, but this one is more spicy. And honestly, I thought it had vanilla in it when I first sprayed it and wore it, but it does not have vanilla in it. At least not from the source that I'm using right now. And so it doesn't have vanilla in it, but it has the same vibe as a vanilla like fragrance. And so I actually really like this one. I think I'll be wearing this one like a lot. I think that I definitely would be wearing this one if I'm going to like maybe like events, like nighttime events. This one I could see myself wearing this daytime stuff, maybe like to the gym, work, or I'm doing like activities or something like that. I mean, I would even like sleep in this. I would sleep in this too, but I feel like this is one of those fragrances that I'm like, okay, I'm like saving this when I want to like do something maybe at night, or I want to smell good for like a specific person, like maybe like my partner or whatever the case is. It's like one of those scents where it's like I might not wear this like every single day, but I'm definitely gonna wear this. It's like I don't want to wear it every single day because I'm like saving moments for it because it's just that good, and it's also a cheapie. It was like maybe $20. But if you want to wear this every day, that's fine. I could definitely see this being like somebody's signature scent. But I probably will wear this one daily, and this one like occasionally, but not like too occasionally where it's like just sitting. Okay guys, I think I'm over explaining. But to say shortly, I like this. I really do like this. It's also just like a regular top. And I guess I could spray it real quick. this is nice. Like I said, I don't really have a nose for it yet, so I can't tell you if I really smell like wormwood, coriander, rosemary, and all that good stuff. But the more I get into this stuff, the more, the better I'll get at it. Yeah, but definitely can smell like that lavender in there. I'm pretty sure it smells like wormwood. I mean, it's just like wood smelling, spice smelling, So, I don't know. I really like this. It kind of reminds you of like, I don't know, like a cigar bar. I feel like if I go to a cigar bar, there's gonna be a lot of guys that smell like this. But maybe not. I don't know how. Like, I don't know if people wear Dracar Intense as much as they wear Dracar Noir. Got the little amber juice. But this is some good stuff. I really enjoy both of these. And I think that they're actually decent blind buys. But like I said, if you're not like a big lavender fan, I'm not sure if this one would be a good like blind buy, because the lavender in there to me is heavy. But I really enjoyed both of these, and I'm gonna be wearing them until I add more to my collection. I mean, I actually have more to my collection, but like 2 or 3 more. But that pretty much concludes this video. I have those 2 fragrances, and like I said, I have more to my collection, and I would show you, but like maybe I could save that for like another video or something to give me stuff to post. But yeah, that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's anything that I can do to make these videos better, I'm open to that recommendations, whatever,